Orale, Cholo, Trucker Wrestling Rehab. Shout outs to all the junkies out there. Let me just go ahead and touch on this, man. I mean, this is the biggest story that's going on, right? What the heck is going on? What's going to happen leading up to WrestleMania, the road to WrestleMania? And I just want to go ahead and throw something out there. It has been said that The Rock is actually going to stick around for quite a while. And look, he's actually in the business now, right? Before, he wasn't a part of the business like that. Now he's on the board of directors. So he's part of the business, right? Rumors have it that he's going to somewhat somehow be a heel, kind of like Vince McMahon was throwing his weight around as the boss man. I could kind of see that happening. I wasn't down with all this going on. I wasn't. But let me just go ahead and throw this at you guys. Chew on it for a second. Let me see what you guys think about it. If, if Rock is going to stick around, he doesn't have to be there every week. He doesn't even have to be there every 2 weeks. He just has to be there, twice a month, maybe just at pay-per-views. But if Rock is going to be around and he's going to be that evil boss guy, do you guys think that maybe, just maybe, eventually Roman is going to turn face? I mean, think about it. You get the older guy, The Rock, who people have already turned on. I mean, all the, as he called them, Cody Crybabies, everybody's already turned on The Rock. People are already saying, oh, look at this, man. He gets into position of power and now he's throwing his weight around, just inserts himself into the WrestleMania main event, which is not true. That's not what happened. But oh, well, you know what? I said it many times. Just run with it. So if this is what they're going to do, here's a picture that I am painting. All right. Triple H, I hope you're listening. You can hire me, but I don't come cheap, pumps. Then have The Rock go full heel, have him push his weight around, have him disrespect Triple H, saying, I'm your boss. You understand me, little man? If Triple H even sticks around, we'll get to that in just a second. But have The Rock really push his weight around. He's got great mic skills. Have him really push everybody around. And eventually, have him start abusing the bloodline. Have him start slowly. You can't do this fast. You got to be very, very slow with this. But at some point, have The Rock treat Roman the way Roman was treating Jimmy. You guys remember that? Remember, The Rock is a lot older than Roman. Have The Rock bring up things from the old days. Remember when you're a little kid? Nice to, slap you around, punk you. Just make The Rock the bad guy. Make him the heel. This is not the way I wanted the story to go. But if they're going to salvage this, okay, I think this is the way you can do it. Again, it's going to take some time. You don't do it just overnight or just in 1 week. But little by little, you start having The Rock get too big for his head, man. Let his head just blow up with power and start abusing it. So much so that people actually start feeling sorry for Roman. People actually start wanting Roman to break away from The Rock. People actually start looking at Roman as a baby face. It's going to take some time, like I said. But people actually want Roman to turn on The Rock. I mean, The Rock, we're going to have to get disgusted with The Rock. He's going to have to be the heel so badly that people just get absolutely disgusted with him. And then the WWE is going to get what they originally wanted, which was to have Roman Reigns as a big baby face. You guys remember that? They tried to push him as a huge baby face, and it just wasn't working. Well, you know what? Now, here's a way where you can make it work. But Rock has to be the one to make it work. Rock has to become the most disgusting, filthiest, just abusive of power heel to the point where people start looking at Roman as the savior. And then they can have a big showdown. When Roman feels like he's getting punked, feels like this guy, The Rock, just came in and really started abusing it, taking it to another level. I mean, we're going to have Rock put hands on Jey Uso. We're going to have Rock put hands on Jimmy. We're going to have Rock, like, injure them, right? Kayfabe, of course, but injure them, like really destroy them. We're going to have Rock put hands on Rikishi. We're going to have Rock slap the Wild Samoans. We're going to have Rock just be that heel where people are just going to want Roman to turn on Rock and become a babyface. If Triple H sticks around, then Triple H is going to have to play the role of like, damn, there's not much I can do because Rock is, my boss. So that's the way I would paint. If that's the direction, since they didn't go the direction that I wanted them to, I would say this is probably the best way they can go about it. So we can eventually see Rock versus Roman, old Lion versus young Lion. I first pictured it as Rock coming back and bringing honor to the bloodline because his younger cousin is out of line. But you know what? I guess we're just going to have to flip it. And the true winner in all of this is Vince McMahon because nobody's bringing Vince McMahon up anymore. Cholo Trucker, Wrestling Rehab. Shouts to all the junkies. Catch you guys on next one.